I've decided to plug my microphone in. You might be able to hear me, you might not. Rats are hellfire, yeah. The 27, I'm quite liking the sounds, you know, Sam. This is using the, I believe it's the AP sounds. Because I have the sound pack from a very long time ago. Surprised I still had it, you know. Hello, Apache. Let's just razz it up to 45. But these sounds, it adds something to the 27 because obviously there wasn't a sound pack for the 27 before. But it makes it enjoyable to drive than the stock IHH DTG sounds. You can hear me. That is grand. That is grand. There might be a little bit of delay, but I think that's due to my internet. I'll switch my phone to my... So this, if you haven't already got this pack, it's actually free. Once we're stopped at Newbury Bridge. I am liking it. I'm really liking it. Once we're stopped at Newbury... Is it Newbury Bridge? I'll bring up the website to show you guys. Western Lines of Scotland, where they had a rat fan in the Hill Blackfoot. That's something I could do. Let's just start breaking form. But we're on Stainmore today. We're going from Hathaway to, is it Penrith? Might have messed this one up. Might have overshot. No, it'll be fine. There we go. Just open the doors here. I'll bring this site up now. So this is the site. This is it coming up on? It's coming up on OBS. That is good. So as you can see, this is free. I've got it in my. Is it in? No, it's not in my thingies anymore. Here's a README for it. So it applies to the 24 BR Blue Pack, BR Blue Pack 2 and the Vulcan Productions 25, and also the 27, of course. The reason there's not much seen around this section is because this is a section they never did, but they just included it in the route anyway. But there is a bit more scenery just a bit later on. This is the Lakeside and Hathaway section of it, which I'll show you on the map. So we started at Lakeside. We're calling at Newbury Bridge, Hathaway, Greenod, Grange over Sands, Sandside, Havisham, Oxenholme, Turbay, and Penrith. Let's get moving. Let's open it up. 25%. I think there is a bit of delay. It's only about 30 seconds, something like that, which is annoying. I would quite like to sort that out, but I don't know why it is. I think when DTG get the chance to, not DTG, sorry, my bad. Ben Yates and SSS team. I think once they get the chance to update Stainmore, they probably will. They just didn't include it in this release. I don't know why, but I do quite like this section. It runs quite smoothly as well. Open it to 100%, put in the cab. I must say, Sam and the team at BLS have done quite a good job. They've done quite a good job on this 25. Not 25, this rat sound pack, the 27, 24. Because I bought the 27, I bought it for the scenarios in Western Lines of Scotland. I drove it once, but I didn't really like the sounds. But now that we've got a sound pack that works, it actually seems really, really nice. Shouldn't be on my phone while I'm driving, but oh well. If any of you guys are watching, feel free to share the link around. I'm not asking to, but it would help quite a lot, because then we can get more people watching what we people watching about this amazing sound pack. Well, I must say, it's quite good. It must have been annoying to make because I've tried editing sounds for Trains before, but I can't figure out how the DAV and the other things work. So I tried to make some improvements to the Just Trains Manor many years ago, but it just didn't quite work. I just couldn't get the sounds to work. Actually, I'll drive to 24 in a minute. It's not that bad actually. The BR Blue Pack's quite good. BR Blue Pack is quite good. That's what I love, Will. That's what I love. Rats are quite nice. Just look at it. Gotta get a screenshot of that. What's that? There's not much scenery, but just seeing it canter around the curves. I think this section of the route will be quite nice once it's sceneried up. Just seeing that. Can I get on top of maybe here? Yep. Get a screenshot there. I'm going to post this, I'm speeding, I'm going to post a link to this once we're halfway in the DT server and a few other servers, just to get people watching to watch this amazing sound pack. I'm currently about to absolutely mess this 20 limits up. That's fun. Just coming into half a weight. I quite want to go here in real life and see the Fairburn tanks. See, Will, I would quite like to go and see them. Let's get a screenshot. I'm going to post this link in the DT server and somewhere else. The Lakeside and Hathaway, I believe. I don't know how much of it's preserved, if someone else knows, because I've never been. Where did I put the link? Did I put it in screenshots? I did. Let's see if we can get an updated link. Share. Copy. Right, let's put one on Facebook. Let's put one on Digital Traction, Donington Reskins. So Digital Traction and Donington Reskins. Let's go in, put it in video channel. Let's go put one in here. I'll put it in my own server. I'll put it in announcements. And then I'll put one in Digital Traction. Is there a video chat? Self-promotion, that's it. Put it in there. And then, where else can I put one? I know I can put one. There we go. Right, I'll put them where it needs to go. Let's put one on Facebook. Let's see what I've just missed out. This is this is just a quick scenario I've made. It's it's not got any AI traffic. It's just a little test one, not a little test one. Just one to put different stations in. I don't like using the quick drive because I feel like it has too much AI and it starts to stutter. You get what I mean? But I think if I just want to focus on the 25, I don't want, not 25 to 27, I don't want any other trains. Oh, why did the guards whistle just blow? That's scary. I think I moved off with the doors open. Oops. This track was a real route. This line was a real route. It closed down in the section that we've just been on with the Lakeside and Hathaway is reserved. I'm not sure how much of the. I believe some of the. I think it's. Someone's going to have to help me. What part of Stainmore is preserved? Is it the part from Tabay or Pshab? No, it's not preserved. It's a mainline route still. Hello. But yes, Latvian plane spotter, this was a real route. I'm trying to get mine. I'm back up. Let's close some things down. There we go. I'm speeding. Oh no. As you can see, to get the best that is. Yes. Yes, it will work with the UK train sim free webpack diesel. And didn't you find out when John tried to install it? Also, Fraser, I'm fine, thanks. Give me a minute, I know what I'm going to do. There you go. Sam, you are now a moderator for the channel. Congratulations. Fraser, I'm going to ask you to refrain from asking the same, because I've seen you do it in other people's chat. Can you not ask the same question again, please? Because you did it on, you started spamming my Steam. I'm not particularly happy that you did that. If you do it again, I'm going to end up blocking you, mate, because I don't want to be spammed, thank you. I want this to be a nice, I don't want you to clog up the chat, be asked. I know you've got a real concern how I am, and I've said I'm okay, but you don't need to keep asking me. See, I had the sound pack 24, 25 sound pack anyway. Oh, you're right, John. Yes, he tried to install it and then found out it didn't have So did it just work out? Did it work just out the bat? Are you saying? So you didn't have to change any mod? You didn't have to do any modifications or anything? That's good, Fraser. I accept your apology, but just don't spam, please. I quite like this. I've got my Xbox controller plugged in as well. Nathaniel's calling me. I'm gonna have to tell him on. Give me a minute, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Nathaniel's gone to get something new. Look at that. I don't know why it's echoing, but just the rat is just so nice. Let's look at it. Where should I stand for the screenshot? I'm trying to think. I can sort of stand over here. Yep, that's a good position. Just get a bit of a stone wall in. We'll pull it into green odd. I must say, guys, Sam and the team, Sam, Will, John, they've done quite a good job on this pack. They really have. Now, if these sounds are promising, I'm looking forward to the sounds of the 14 pack that Steaming Through Yorkshire John Astley's been doing, because it looks quite good. I will have to pick that up at some point once it's done. How's the stream quality, by the way, guys? Because I've recently moved out, so I've got my own internet now. I was just wondering how it looks. It'll be good hearing this thing go up shap as well. Yes, had to make a few changes in the script, but nothing too major. Also had to make a few edits on the sounds as well. But the horns being custom from our own recordings, I do it editing and put into the game completely from scratch. Will, I must say, it's quite high quality, no, I can't even speak. Quite high quality sounds, I must say. I'm going to do a window hanging view from about there. Yes, Lewis 25s are hellfire. And Apache, that's good to hear that the stream is good quality. Let's what's the speed limit out of here? 20. We'll do a window hanging view along the coast. That'll be nice. Notice there is a stream delay, and I don't know why it's there, but it is annoying me quite a bit. I'm gonna have to have a look at why it is. If any of you guys have got an idea of why it is, I can. If you ping me on Discord, in the. If you ping me in the Discord, you can, if you know how to change the stream delay, I'll have a look. Might be upload speed, but that's the thing. Because the upload speed's not too bad. Also, I don't know why, but for some reason on the... It's rendering... YouTube's rendering it as a... I'm driving Tornado. And the thumbnail, but it shouldn't be. It's always a delay. Right. Is there any way to get the... My internet's not super fast, but I don't know how much of a delay there is. I'll count from this signal until how long it gets to on my thingy. I don't have a Discord server, no. If it's okay with Sam, I'll drop the... He can drop the BLS link in here if he wants. So let's have a look. The 14 stands are currently undergoing construction by Will as he's trying to get them Right, Fraser, I'm going to have to time you out, mate, because I told you and you're doing it again. So, getting put in time out, man. Not okay, okay. I've told you not to and you're doing it. If you do it again, I'm going to have to block you from the channel. You've been doing it to other people as well. And people are trying to put important stuff in the chat. The 14 sounds are currently undergoing construction by Will, as he is trying to get them to work with the IHH 14. At the moment, not having much luck. They'll be using our UK trained sounds, 14 sounds. Okay. I've not heard those, so I'll have a look at them. Razzing. Oh, sorry about this, guys. Just a bit of... It's getting a bit of... It's... What do you explain? How do you explain it? It's tile stutter, that's what it is. Tile stutter. What I quite like about... Yep, there you go. Oh, Sam, is that the... Sam, that's not an invite, that's just a channel. I'll get one for you, give me a minute. I'll pin it as well, because I think I can do that. Oh, God. Stutter. Sorry about this, guys. It's because Train Sim is on a hard drive. Train Sim's on a hard drive instead of a... Train Sim's on a hard drive instead of a solid state drive, so it does stutter from time to time. I am using the AP Mark 1s currently, yes. There you go. Can I pin that? There we go. I've pinned it. That's the... Oh, God. Uh-oh. 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 Yes, I am using the AP Mark 1s. Not a problem. I noticed when you put the channel link, I'm like, I don't think that's going to invite people. At least you got it. Coat hanger. What? Adam? What? Adam? Kitchen sink? Adam? Adam. Got a bit confused there. See, I've absolutely screwed it up now. I'm surprised of this route is really detailed. We're getting into a bit of the scenery section now, but it runs so well. Badminton racket. Yes. Cheese racket. Racket cheese. Right, open it up to 60. I'm going to do some pan. I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to do some pano shots of it going over, just so you can hear it. So let me do that. So I hope you enjoyed that little thrash. I don't know if this is a Cumbrian coast. No, where does it say the... Why does it sound like I'm outside in that coach? That's not good. Where does it say... Ulverston? I don't know where it is. All I know is it's a really nice... The echo is nice. It is really nice. Oh god, tile frame stutter. Once I've got a bit of money together, I am planning on investing in an SSD. But the fact is, they're just a bit... I've got an SSD for Windows. I've got an SSD for Windows, but not one for Train Sim, because Train Sim's just too big. You know what I mean? Oh, pardon me, lads. We've got 6 miles to go range over Sands. Hearing this thrashing up shack is going to sound so good. How long till Henry? What's it say? We've got about 50 miles to go, so this is going to take us a while. Ulverston is Cumbrian Coast. There you go. This is the Cumbrian coastline. Fraser, I think sorry. You've said sorry a bit too many times now, man. Just, you need to... Free kitchen. Yeah, Sam, have you noticed how... Have you noticed how Train Sim takes a long time to load? Yeah, have you noticed that you get quite a lot of... I don't know if Will gets this, but do you get tile frame stutter as well? When it tries to load in the next tile. You'll be going along the coast wall up Ranger Sands. It's lovely. So you can probably hear my controller vibrating. And it's tile frame stuttering. I hate when it does this. It's the only problem. It runs really, really smooth. I'm most certainly going to get... Once I've saved up a bit, I'm going to get an SSD. I'm just going to mute again and just go over this crossing, just so you can hear the rat sounds. Also, if you haven't already, go and pick this pack up. I don't know what you're doing watching my stream. Go and pick it up and try it for yourself. I must say, this pack is such a good complement to Stainmore. Because you get the 27, no, you don't get the 27, but if you buy the 27, then you've got a diesel to run on Stainmore. And with this pack, sadly, I know you can't get the AP sapling anymore, but maybe, I don't know, are these freeware pack sounds as good as this? Sam? So I haven't experienced them, because I don't have it installed, so... Just hearing that idle, it just reminds me of Great Central because of the 27 we've got. Not 27. Well, what is it we've got? It's not a 33. No, we have got 33. Is it? Is it a 27? Or is it a 25? I can't recall. Oh. Diesel locos never run over so. Okay, I didn't know that. What they did. Let's just say, if they did then, let's just say that. thrash it. Okay, right, I'll slow it. Well, we're gonna be at Range Rover Sands in a minute, so I'll thrash it then. Is it a 27? I knew it was something. But it's just, I like seeing at the Steam Gala. I like seeing the diesels as well. I've not been to a GC diesel gala. I was going to go to one September 2019, but I never got the chance to. Something popped up. But I do plan to do one at some point. Actually, I'll thrash it now. Are you ready? I've let the speed die down a bit. Quickly, I'm not bad, man. I'm not bad. Well, when the next diesel car is going, I'm going with you. We're going for a bash. Booze and diesels. That's what it is. Well, I like yesterday on every days of diesel. Yeah, I thought about getting involved with the diesels at GCR, but it's kind of too. Because obviously I'm a cleaner, kettle cleaner. It's just I've got 2 things to do then. But it's just managing it. Stop breaking this 50. Oh my lord! I've just my speaker controls. I've just pulled them down with my Ow, that hurt. And I just knocked my haul over. Great. Diesel boost bashers. We're doing it. Will, Sam, we're doing it. Next diesel gala, we're getting beer X. We need to do. Now that I'm legally allowed to drink. BLS on tour. That's what we should call it. Right, just slowing for Range Rover Sands. Right, Fraser, I've had it. No, mate, I'm going to have to get you rid of you from the channel. You've had your chance. Is it Hyde user on his channel? I don't know. If any of these messages come up for you guys, can you let me know, please? We did the beer X with 51. Will, I need to come to one. I've never been to a proper diesel gala, so this should be interesting. Hopefully you will be crewing by then. Let me go and get the doorbell. Give me a minute. I am very, very sorry about that. Someone was just checking up on me. The funny thing is, I actually took the files out of the AP because I just dragged everything out. Dragged everything out of the AP like I normally do, and then dragged the sounds on top of it. If you get what I mean? That's how I did it. Anyway, let's get back to Sonic Range Over Sands. Thank you very much. I should change it to sound mod, but I can't bother now. Nice to see so many people in the chat. Thank you all for tuning in. So this is Grange Over Sands. I love this. Ben and the team have done an absolutely amazing job on this. Just look at that. Let me stand here. Let me just get a screenshot. And get a screenshot from maybe down here as well. So if you like standing. Maybe you could be like a little child and you stick your head through the bars. Like that. Screenshot like that. Oh look, I even like that. Oh, you can even read it as well. What does it say? Diesel trains cooking. It's a Derby lightweight, isn't it? I believe. Right. I'm gonna shut up for this one, and I'm gonna I don't know where to stand. I honestly don't know where to stand. I'm gonna stand where this gentleman is. But further back so you can actually see the 25. Right. Let's mute myself. What did I call it? Did I call it something else instead of the 27? Rats. Also, this is Stainmore, Nathaniel. Stainmore. It's quite a nice route. Water Gala about 2 years now. Let me think. I think. Oh, I'm sorry, lads. 25. Let me think. I did go to a Chase Water Gala. Was it? Yes, I think it was good. So something. It was on 13th of October, my brother's birthday. Yeah, I think I do remember. Go on, what about the Chase Water Gala? That was quite a good gala actually, I quite enjoyed. Never been to an industrial gala before. So one railway I do want to go to is Boxfield and see the trains got the incline. Yeah, I remember that. The NBL, is that the diesel? And that kind of sounded like a 37. Look at the scenery. It's amazing. Gonna start slowing down for the 30. Oh. See, Latvian, the train seems... No, the Chasewater Railway is quite good, to be fair. Oh, what's this viaduct? Oh, oh, I like that. Oh no, there's even people on the beach. What an attention to detail! What an attention to detail. Shame it's just women. I'm just gonna stand there and just watch V25 go over the viaduct. What's the viaduct called, by the way, if anyone knows? Oh my god, I'm gonna shut up. You can hear. We need to come up with a thing for 25. If I say 25, you need to do something to me. Why am I coming off here? Where does that go? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to stop here. Somerset Trans, you are going to enjoy this sound pack so much. I think it's amazing. Right. Now we are driving the 27, not the 25. This is a really good pack. I'm really enjoying it. The 27, we all must admit, it was a bit pants before the sound pack, but now the sound pack's actually added something to it. And do you know what, I'm going to give a big clap to the Salmon, Will and the team at BLS. Because I think this is a good pack. And I think this, even though Diesel's never ran over Stainmore, I think it complements Stainmore. I think it really does. Sam, I'm really enjoying it. Keep them coming. Keep the sound mods coming, man. Just keep them coming because it's just amazing. It really is. You've done such a good job. You really have. How hard's the 25 to reskin? You know what I mean? Because if brake slightly. Oh my lord, controller! If there's a if the texture sheet's not too hard, I can. Okay. I'm speeding. Do not care. You know what, I'm going to send a link to Stainmore in the chat so you can go and get it. If you haven't already got it, because I think you should. Because I think, honestly, I love it. There you go. If you haven't already got it, go and pick it up. It comes with such a great selection of trains. We can do our own transport too, but we need a few more. Sam, if it helps, I've got a decent camera with like a decent. It's got a decent microphone on it. In a bit, I can send you some of these sample sounds. They were recorded off a HST, but I'll send you the videos that I uploaded to YouTube. But obviously, I'd be more than willing to help out. This thing is nippy with 7 coaches as well. Well, I'd be more than welcome to bash. I'd love to bash one. I've never bashed a diesel properly. The only time I bashed a diesel was from pulling away from Quorn. Not from Quorn. It was going from Quorn to Loughborough on the Standard 2 being dragged when they had it in the summer. Just being static at Loughborough. See, that's something I enjoy doing in the summer. Just being at Quorn, just speaking to people. And the amount of friendly faces you get come up and they just say you're doing good, you're helping the railway survive. That's what I love. That's the interaction with people. Obviously we all had a hard year last time, but there's happy times ahead, and we're getting to that stage eventually. I love a warship. See, Sam, I've never been a diesel basher, but it seems I'm not going to convert fully. I do like to bash my kettles, but I think I'm going to be the guy that bashes diesels and kettles at the same time. You know what I mean? We do need 42 sounds though. We do need 42 sounds because the sounds are just trash. Honestly, they're just atrocious. The trains and bowl sounds are better. Well, I say that probably. Is there a 42? No, it's a 52, not a 42 in trains and bowl. Look at that. I'm going to mute myself. One of my favourite kettles to bash is with a slack wall, because that just thing makes some noise. But the 9F's quite a hellfire as well, City of Leicester. Oh lord, 50, oh that's disgusting, 42 German, that's just, they're not even the same, that's just a bit wrong. Stronger than this one in 95. I know it's going to do up shat. I have to razz it up shat. Someone set me a phone request on Discord, let's have a look. Oh lord. I am getting a bit of stutter. We need to stop for Heathershire. Oh, Will. You are a legend. Have I overshot habit? Right, it's there. On the 52 later. See, the 52, 42 is not bad to drive, but it's just, the sounds just don't make it, the physics are not that bad. And the cab detail is amazing. But it's just the sounds are just atrocious. And knowing what the team, Sam and the team at BLS do with these kind of sounds, I know for well that's going to be an amazing path. Stopped at Heversham. While we're here, I'm just going to pop a pizza in the oven because I'm starving. I'll be right back. I'm sure Sam can keep everyone occupied. I am very sorry about that. I was very hungry and it was past my tea time, so you know, had to do something anyway. Let's get moving from Heversham. Next station is Oxenholme, Tabay and Penrith. What I'm planning on doing after is I'm going to take the either 20... Sam, actually you choose which one should I take? 24, 25, 24 or 25 over section from Barnard Castle. Right, let me set timer for 11 minutes on my phone. Is that on 6 or 7? 11 minutes. 7. Wait a minute, I'll be around. Whoa, listen to that. 24. Nickley, the 45 is trash. There's no sound pack for it. That's what we need. 45 sound pack. Yeah, I'm not driving the 45. The sounds are just a bit pants. And anyway, there's not a BL green livery for it, so it would just be wrong. Class 24 is the better sound. We'll drive to 24. Is there any plans to give the? Is there any plans to give the 20? I nearly said 25. Is there any chance to give any plans to give the 27 a two-tone board? You know what I mean, like a loop top. I know I'm completely fine with this one, but is there any just plans to do that? Well, you know, we all know Paul Godber of IHH always got his washing machine out for his sounds. We all know that. Yeah, no man, you should recreate it. One thing I did have from you guys a while ago was the Black 5 sounds and the whistle sounds, and they were so much better compared to the default. The whistle sounds weren't too bad, but some of them actually said were recycled. No, not getting the sounds off TSW. We don't nick. This doesn't happen. It's not. They're not our sounds to use. So maybe at some point you can teach me a bit about sound editing, because I'd quite like to learn. I know how to edit sounds itself, it's just importing them into the game with like the blueprint editor and everything. That's what I can't get, and looping them properly. I've got quite a few kettle whistles that I'd like to put on certain things. I feel like I've got something stuck in my throat, you know. Yeah, as I says, they're not our sounds. They're not sounds that we can use. I wonder who actually did the 45 sounds for Transit anyway, because they aren't Transit because they aren't too bad. 7 likes. Thanks for all the likes, guys. Thank you. Also, Sam, I just noticed you shared it on Facebook. Thank you very much. Getting onto the West Coast Main Line now. I believe what is the West Coast Main Line. DT. I don't think DTG would they? It's just DTG, isn't it? I'll just read out what you get in Stainmore. You get more than 100 miles, so you get includes the following: Stainmore line from Barnard Castle to Tabay via Kirkby Stephen East. Furnace line from Kent's Bank to Arnside via Grange over Sands. Hincaster branch from Arnside to Hincaster Junction. West Coast Main line from Burton Holme Penreath via Shap. Eden Valley line from Eden Valley Junction near Penreath to Kirkby Stephen. You get a Feast of Steam traction. You get an Ive at 4 in BR Black clean and weathered. Holden E4 240 in LNER Black and British Railways Black. Also included are a British Railways Standard 4MT Mogul in BR Black clean and weathered. A BR Standard 4 at 4 with single chimney in BR Black double chimney. No, BR Black and weathered plus a double chimney variant in BR Green weathered as 75026. You get a Fowler 4F, which is a repaint of the Academy one, which is BR Black. And you get a Stainmore Class 5, which is a BR Black one. You get lots of rolling stock with it. You get the good thing with Stainmore is you can take it straight out of the box. So you get a Linear Bresley Teak set, LMS Period 1 set, BR Mark 1 set, 3, 5 and 7 plank wagons with loads, private owner 7 plank wagons, 16 and 21 ton minerals plus other hoppers, 3 types of brake van, wide variety of vans, conflats with many different loads, including cars appropriate to the era, milk and fuel tank wagons, cattle wagons with loads, some low poly wagons for filling up the sidings. Some iconic structures and locations on the route are Bellhowe Viaduct at 16 spans and 196 feet high. This is one of the highest bridges in the UK. This was one of the highest bridges in the UK. It was demolished in 1963. Kirkby Stephen East, the hub of Stainmore and the Eden Valley lines. Shap, the infamous 1 in 75 incline northbound on the West Coast Main line. The Grange over Sands, where we just were, the unique sands and beautiful gardens, and Stainmore Summit with its iconic summit board. Stainmore Summit is in the middle of nowhere. There you go. I'll bring the route map up on screen now, if you guys want to see it. Here you go. This is it. I don't know if that's picking it up. So we've started from down here. I started a bit because there's obviously the bit to half away, which I quite like. And we come around here. Where are we right now? We're in near Oxenholme. Let's have a look. I've gone off it. So we're about here. And we're going up past Low Gill, through to Bay, up Shap Summit, Eden Valley and Penreath. What I'm planning to do on the way back is I'm going to do Penreath, Appleby, Kirkby Stephen East, Bellhowe, Stainmore and Barnard Castle. I might save that for today and I might do it tomorrow. It depends how I'm feeling. Oh lord, bit of time. Time stutter. It is a seriously large route and I'm really surprised of how well it runs. Pardon me. You get so much content with it. And it's, I think, how much was it? $24.99. $24.99. No, not $24.99. My bad. £29.50. For that, you get just so much. Think of what you get with one DTG route. You get... We will see the 24, don't worry, you just have to wait. I'm not doing a race at the moment. It's like just I'm currently doing a stream, man. I'd rather show without. I know I like thrashing it, but I'd just rather relax nicely. I don't have to explain it. I've got a pizza in the oven. It's nearly done. I need to eat that. I'll check up it at Oxford. Once I get an SSD, I'm planning to do a scenario pack on this. Using like the Dub D, the Standard 4. I believe I recall Ben saying that there's consists already down that I can use. You know what I mean? Also, what should we haul with the 24? Sam, you choose. What should we haul with the 24? Are you a train fan? Okay, we'll do that. Give me a minute. That's my finger going on. Oh wait, actually I'm going to go and check my Indian knee. So AP Mark 1s, maybe a mixed race of maroon and balloon custard to make the tier 2. Right, we'll do that. Give us a minute. I'm just going to go and get the thing out of the oven before. So guys, joining us, we've got actually the men in charge of BLS, and we've got Sam.
Hello.
And we've got Will.
Hey guys, how you doing?
They're going to be telling you about the 25 while I currently just go and rescue my probably burning pizza out the bloody... Give us a second, lads. Sorry about it.
So go on, Sam, talk about 25.
Is it a 25 or is it a 27?
Just talk about the pack in general.
There we are. Well, actually, can we hear ourselves on the stream? I'm just double checking. Oh, look. We can hear it on it. We can hear it. We can hear ourselves on the stream. Look at that.
Right,
Anyway,
let's talk about the pack.
Yes. 25, 20, well, 24, 25, 26, 27. So, obviously, as most of you know, this pack was released around about 2017, actually. And then it got taken down because of, we couldn't get the permits to actually, obviously, we asked Armstrong Powerhouse for the permission to obviously use the Armstrong Powerhouse original sounds, but that didn't actually work out. So that's why it had to be a requirement for the pack. So then what we did is we basically analyzed the sounds to the DTG models, the 24, 25. They were the first two, with the 24 and the 25, to get rid of that hideous startup sound that DTG did. It was the Class 50, because it is a Class 50 startup sound. If you actually look up on YouTube, guys, and search up, I think it's 50008 Thunderer startup, you'll hear the exact same sound that DTG have used on 25s, which is that lovely sound that goes that we all absolutely love.
Absolutely love that sound, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, we wanted to get rid of that. So obviously, we made it so that the Armstrong Powerhouse sounds can work with the Dovetail Games products. And there was quite a lot of moving stuff around, changing sounds, putting different sounds on them, scripting them in, changing the startup because the startup was too long or too short. There was a few bits and pieces that were needed, weren't there? And then quite recently, we've noticed that it works with the UKTS freeware pack Class 24 sounds from the Mesh Tools one. Now, the reason being for this is because of the fact that we actually edited from the Rail Simulator Audio Class 24 folder. So it was in the QG Rail Simulator Class 24 folder, which is the Mesh Tools Class 24, which is now obviously released as freeware. So all of the sounds were pretty much moved and worked from that folder. So all of the Dovetail Games Class 24 and 25, 27, etc. is basically all analyzed to that folder. So the trains think that the sounds that they're supposed to be playing is directly from that folder, pretty much. So as the Armstrong Powerhouse sounds obviously replace the Mesh Tools sounds, so that means technically if you've got the Armstrong Powerhouse 24, 25, 26 sound pack, bloody hell, it's a long old thing to say, isn't it? So basically if you have that installed, it replaces the sounds from the Mesh Tools one, so it will also work with your freeware pack Mesh Tools 24s, if you have it installed, obviously. So basically, anything that's from that sound folder is analysed to the DTG products. So pretty much, it's working from that folder, and if you don't have the Armstrong Powerhouse sounds, it will be using the default UKTS.
Which are still pretty good. They are pretty good sounds.
They're average. They're not too bad. But they're they're good for people who don't own.
I've not heard them. I've not heard them myself. So.
Well, it's actually on a video. We put a video up recently. So if you want to hear them, hear what they sound like, then check it out. It's on our channel.
I'll have a look at that.
Yeah.
But
yeah, but that's basically the story of it. So as I say, we didn't manage to get permission to actually get the sound files, obviously, off of AP. So we had to compromise a bit.
Hence why it's a requirement.
Yeah.
And I'm very
And
lucky to have had that
hence why
requirement.
it's a sound mod and not a sound pack.
Yeah.
I must say the horns are quite good.
Ah, well, the horns, they're our own fully fledged recordings. That's something that we took quite seriously, actually, because not every loco sounds the same. You know, they've each got their individual characteristics and different sounds, so that's something we kind of did to differentiate between the lot of them. Because obviously, not every loco sounds the same, and unfortunately, in the sense with the engine sounds, it's the same sounds across the board. But the new horn recordings allowed us to sort of give them their own identity.
Distinguished them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because obviously the 24's horn sounds different to the 25 noughts. Well, no, actually they're very similar, but obviously just to you know give them a bit of a difference, we changed them around. But it is an interesting fact for you, just for you guys to actually know, because a lot of people actually, I know some people actually don't know this, but the 25 noughts and 25 ones, the 25s with the small windows, basically the smaller half windows, basically in the middle center window, basically. You know what ones I'm talking about, don't you?
I do.
Stuff like 5185 at GCR. They all have 24 style horns. So, because basically they were built from class 24s, theoretically. So they have the low-pitched, typical BR sounding horns. Whereas the 25 2s and 25 3s, which are the ones with the 3 big windows, where the DTG model
They've
really
got the
poorly
noisy,
represented.
squeaky Bayer peacock horns, haven't they? There.
Yeah, they have the really strange sounding ones.
Yeah, they're a personal favourite of mine. They are.
Yeah, the you know. Them
Exactly. You know, it might. Yeah, if you do that sound with your nose covered up, you can kind of recreate it.
Reminds me of being in primary school.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have the strange sounding ones, and then you've got obviously the 27, which also has another really kind of unique horn, which is
Those horns are recorded from Mars down the GCR actually.
Oh.
So that's a bit of our sort of heritage in the pack.
We must do a diesel bash together. We must do it at some point.
It's got to be done.
we bashed the 2 rats on the Beer X the other year. And that was just the absolute bollocks. That really was. Yeah, double header rats. Brilliant.
Double header rats with a 47 on the back.
I've never really been a diesel. I do drive diesels in Transit, but I drive mostly modern stuff. And then I go to kettles. The only...
No, not modern.
Yeah. I quite like the 68s. The 68s are quite nice because they're quite loud.
68. It's because they sound like an old diesel.
Yeah.
68.
Oh, see, I don't have the enhancement pack or the 68. I need to get them.
You must. You must indeed. Anyway, we're going to get back to driving.
Yeah, I was going to say, are we just going to sit and talk the whole time? Or
No.
keep some action going on?
So, I can tell you one thing. I didn't burn my pizza and it's actually quite good.
So have we actually got any messages in the chat? Because I ain't actually looked, because I've been yabbering on.
We do. From Claggy Diesel. I haven't been ignoring you, sorry. I've been eating my pizza.
What if you don't have the AP pack, but you do have the Ultimate Wrap? Will this mod work? Yes. So basically, if you don't have the Armstrong Powerhouse Sounds, the original sound pack, which was released bloody years ago now, and obviously discontinued, it will work as long as you have the UKTS freeware pack diesels installed, because the sounds are analysed to the old Mesh Tools model, which is now part of the freeware pack. So as long as you have that, it will work. Yeah, that's sort of what we found out, because
someone tried to install something in it.
We didn't actually know.
We only found out by accident.
Yeah.
What a good accident, though. Anyway, I'm gonna razz it out of Oxenholm. If the game's too loud to hear Sam and Will, let me know in the chat. Or to be fair, you guys can just tell me anyway. because the game is quite loud, but that's just to hear the juicy sounds.
Yeah, I hope that's answered your question, Clegg Diesel, because you said hello again. I don't know what maybe he's sort of taking his time to catch up to the stream or something.
I'm going to turn the game down a bit. I can barely hear you guys myself. Sam, you've got a question in the chat about the sounds from the Rat Pack. So it won't use the sounds from the Rat Pack. It'll just use the UKTS ones.
Yeah, no, it won't use the hideous DTG ones. It's using proper sounds this time.
Yeah, unless you were a die-hard Sulza Type 2 fan back in the day when AP originally released the pack, you'll be with the DT sound.
I'm surprised I had it, you know.
Yeah, not many people had heard of it.
I was just looking through my files on my old laptop and I was like, what's this? AP 2425.
I bet you it's proper hype when you found
Yeah,
it.
because then I found that you guys had done a sound pack and I'm like, what? Didn't you release this only the other day, the 27 one? How long has it been out?
Well, it originally released in 2017.
Oh, Lord.
It got pulled out for a little while.
Yeah.
And then it got re-released, I think recently, last year, I think it got re-released.
Okay.
Yeah, so it got re-released with the I'm From Powerhouse obviously as a requirement.
Yeah.
Sound pack. And yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, that's all I can really say about that really. And then quite recently, obviously, we updated the 27 to use the sound as well, because there was a few comments we got about saying, oh, the 27 needs a change and all that lot. And then I was like, you know what? Let's just put the rat sounds on that as well. I mean, I know they're not technically 27 sounds because they're technically a 25 sound set.
But it makes it sound a lot
It's
better.
a compromise.
It is really good.
It's still a Type 2 at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So it sounds very similar.
And what's to say in the future we can always go and record a 27?
I have, just as a low-key thing, I've already got that in hand.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, the owner of GCRs has kindly said that we can use that when it's back up and running. So.
Lads, I'd be more than happy to come along and help. If that's
Absolutely.
if you need, because I'm only down the road anyway, so if you need an extra hair, I can't even speak. Extra pair of hands, then. I mean, I've got my own camera. It's got a decent microphone on it. It's got a Hackstar mic on it, so I think. I'll have to find the recordings, but I recorded some MTU sounds off an East Midlands Railway HST on it, and they sounded quite good.
Nice.
I'll find them.
I mean, we say that though, Sam. We have got recordings, haven't we?
Yeah, I've got some recordings of the 27, old ones.
I mean, could always try them for now.
You could always try and put them on there, yeah. I suppose.
Yeah.
Because they're for the trains ones, aren't they?
Yeah. And they work slightly different, so.
Well, you lads have got quite a good talent. Because I've tried many years to try and edit stuff for Transim Sounds and I just can't get it working.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It took me a little while to sort of grasp it. It's not something, unfortunately, that you can pick up within 5 minutes. You've got to really get to grips with it and understand the concept, I guess.
I guess it involves quite a lot of scripting as well.
I mean, if you're just swapping sounds out, it's less so. But if you're making a project from scratch, then definitely, yeah. I mean, with the Rat Pack, for instance, for locos like the 25 in the Weardale pack.
Mhm.
Originally, that only had a one-tone horn.
Mhm.
Basically, long story short, yeah, we scripted in the B key to work as well for a playable and a looping length, so that could work properly.
I'm just gonna correct you on that. It does still have the one-tone horn, man.
It does.
Yeah, it's only the Vulcan production ones that have the two tones.
In that case, I'll probably look at that because my version has the two-tone on the normal one.
Wow!
Wow.
You need to send me these updated versions. We need to update it then.
I thought that was in the original pack because that's been there since 2017, I think. The two-tone on the Weardale ones.
Yeah, well, I think I told you a few times. I can send me the latest version. It's like, oh no.
Yeah. Right.
But can I just ask, how do I get loudspeaker on this phone? It's getting on my nerves.
I think it's down the bottom.
Right.
Let me have a look on myself.
Have you got your phone up against your ear?
Yeah, it's really irritating. I'm trying to eat my spaghetti bolognese here, and I can't.
Oh,
so
Jesus!
It's right up my ear hole.
God.
I don't know how to do it. There should be a speaker option, like you can change. Are you on iPhone or?
Yeah, I'm on iPhone. But basically, yeah. So we've got some questions in the chat, guys. Make sure you have to keep looking at that.
Yeah, no, I keep forgetting. Sorry, we get just too sidetracked. Are the DT sounds what Andy used for Sibilia on his NYMR route, i.e. the UKTS one?
Is that in regard to the video John posted? Because I know John posted a video about the Rat Pack using Sibylla. I can't really say any more without an answer to that, actually. But it does. I'm pretty sure it would work with Sibylla because there's not been any locos that haven't worked with the upgrade.
Yeah, I know that the that this pack does work with the Sibylla skin. It works with every skin pretty much because they all analyse to the same thing, don't they? Pretty much.
It's quite good. I'm just gonna get a
still
can.
trying to find the bloody loudspeaker button. I wonder if I leave the chat and then join back in again. Would that help?
Can always give it a go.
Oh, but I'll do that then. Hang on.
It's not relating to the video, apparently.
It's not related to the video.
Yeah, that's what he said.
In that case, I'm not sure. John is probably the only one that can answer that because I've only seen John use the Rat Pack, so.
He's using
that's
custom.
An interesting one.
Andy used custom sounds for Sibylla.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
doing it.
You what? Is it doing it again?
Sam's having Discord issues.
Sam, just search it up on Google.
Ah, yes! I've done it!
Oh,
He's done it. He's done it. Thank God.
Right, now I'm going to eat my spaghetti bolognese and reply to my messages on Facebook.
I'm going to turn you up. There we go. I quite like this pack. I'm really enjoying it. Even though, as Ben says, many diesels didn't go over. No diesels didn't go over Stainmore. It does sound. It's quite a nice thing to drive on it. You know what I mean? What's it? Is this an IHH model by any chance? 27.
27 is, yeah.
It's not that bad actually.
It's not that bad, but unfortunately, being a massive Type 2 nerd, I can pick it apart.
Oh lord.
That's the problem I have with these things.
To me, it just looks like a 27, but
Yeah, but
I don't.
unfortunately, because they are literally my railway sort of background, unfortunately, I can see the problems and they annoy me, and I just get upset about it. It's one of them things, isn't it, really?
That reminds me, I still need to get a mega bass speaker.
Claggy Diesel, yes, it uses the same sounds as what Andy used on his digital traction model. Yeah, it uses the same ones as those. So it's all UKTS freeware stuff.
That reminds me, I need to get the I need to swap the speaker out on my 47 for a mega bass one at some point, or an EM2. I don't think an EM2 would fit actually, would it? In a Bachmann 47.
If you mill the chassis out, or you can try in the tank. But myself and a friend of mine who is a professional DCC sound supplier, he made a custom enclosure out of the tanks in a 47.
Okay.
And he took the casing off a mega bass speaker and put the mega bass speaker straight into the tank, making it airtight around the edges. Damn, that thing sounds impressive. And then he went one better, and because I got him to fit my Sound 47.
Mm-hmm.
And the speaker is used in mine. I'll send you a video link at some point.
Yeah, just pop it over on Messenger.
It just sounds mega. Unfortunately, Sam hasn't heard the 47 in question yet, but he knows what our friend sounds like, and it's a proper beast of a loco.
Is that City of Leicester? No, City of
University of Leicester and Kings Lynn.
My one's in two-tone green. It's got, I think it's a Southwest Digital chip in it.
Okay.
B4. Which, I don't know, it sounds good, but is there any better ones?
But what's that?
Any better sound files?
In terms of sound files, I think Sam will agree with me and a lot of other people that we know. Lego Man Biffo from DC Kits.
Right.
His sounds are the Armstrong powerhouse of the modern world because he used to record with AP.
Oh.
And that's kind of how they know each other. And the quality of his sounds are second to none for me. There's also Jamie Goodman. He owns the Chinor and Princess Risborough Railways eBay shop.
Okay.
He does custom DC sounds. They're pretty good as well. So those two you're looking at the best, I would say.
I'll have a look. Also, Will, what's the top speed on this thing?
Top speed on a 27. Hang on, are you driving a 27?
Yeah, 27.
You're still on 27. I believe it's 75? 75 or 85.
Right, okay. We've got a question, I believe. No, you've got a... Hello, Irresistible SAP. Sorry if I've said your name wrong. My bad. Oh, Sam, thanks for sharing the post on Facebook as well. I didn't realise you'd done it.
Oh, yeah. I've shared that.
Just double check, the 27 is actually a 90 mile an hour machine.
Really?
Yeah, because obviously they work push-pull on the Edinburgh-Glasgows.
Oh.
They were practically the 33s of Scotland.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any reskins for this thing.
That's funny you should say that.
Oh.
I have many plans to do with reskins for the 27s.
Wow. There we go.
And as we speak, I'm currently working on some JT Class 20 ones.
Okay.
Bit of a backstory behind that. I really dislike the IHH or
Class
DTG
20.
Class 20. And I've wanted a plain green Class 20 for absolutely ages. You know, like D8098 is at the GC.
I know what you mean.
So today I finally decided to actually get round to it, and I believe John posted a screenshot for me in the Discord server, and so far people seem to really like it. So
I'll take a look.
So I've decided, you know what, I'm going to make a few more 20s, and then I'm moving on to the 27s.
There is some available though, I believe, by Richard Fletcher.
Yes, he's done the Rail Freight Grey and the Hunslet Barclay liveries.
What, on the 27s?
No, on the JT Class 20.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm also talking about the 27s as well, where he's...
Yeah, he's done some pretty weathered up ones, which look nice, but aren't really my cup of tea in terms of... Because I like, you know, the medium to light weathered, clean locos, you know.
I don't know why, but I can't imagine a 27 in anything other than this green. I don't know, it might just be a me thing.
I mean, they didn't see many liveries, the 27s. They saw a few variations on the green. They had half yellow panel, which is what you're driving.
Yeah.
Plain green and then full yellow panel. And apart from that, there was a one-off livery where in two-tone green, which lasted about a week until it got repainted. Then the livery everyone knows, you've got your standard BR blue.
Yeah.
Two variations of that. There's one with just like a yellow front, and then obviously you've got the standard one with the swooping yellow windows around the side. Apart from that, the 27s saw very little, unlike the 26s, which ended up going into coal sector, rail freight, and all the what's the word? Privatisation liveries, that's what we'll call them.
Class 27 in load hall when?
Tricycle, SAP, do we drive kettles? Yeah, we do, but just not in this current video.
I do drive kettles, yeah, now and then. Quite like to drive Bossman Game stuff in the Victory Works manner. But
nothing beats the Bossman Games kettles.
Oh, of course.
They're just so good.
Yep. As Sam says, we're currently just showcasing the 27. Because, well, the 27, 25, 24 sound pack. Because, well, sound mod, I need to remember that.
Sound mod, yeah. Oh, blimey.
Yeah, because we had a comment by, I think it's Robert Skipworth earlier on in the chat saying that how's it a sound pack when you require a sound pack? And, it's a mod, isn't it? I think he's got confused because of the actual title says sound when it's meant to be a sound mod. But, that's what it is. Because it actually says in your title, Dan, that it says a BLS rat sound pack. And
oh, Lord, I'm sorry. Let me change that now. So,
well, you can actually change it now. I didn't realise you could change it now.
I can. It might and it might not. I don't think it'll change the
don't mess up the screen.
Actually, I'm just going to leave it.
Yeah,
just in case. This thing is going to struggle up shap, I can tell you that.
Has any of us picked up the new old wagon sounds from AP?
I was debating it, but at the moment I'm just thinking, I don't even... Most of the wagons I've got sound okay anyway. And the TEAs...
Are they what came in the new Class 60 pack from DTG?
Yeah, but I use the Is it the TEAs that already come from AP?
I am not sure.
AP did a tanker wagon pack. I'll have to find it. Controller time. Do you own the? I don't own a J21. I can pick that up, but the 2MT I do own. Made a sound pack. Okay. If you've got Discord, I'll send you my Discord in the chat in a minute. If you want to send that over, I'll have a look at that. Let me get it for you. There you go. If you send us a message, I'll have a look at it. That's if you have Discord.
Oh, so he's asked about a scenario pack, it seems.
Indeed.
I have the J21 and I do have the 2MT as well. Believe it.
Okay, Recreate Snowdrift from Belief Guild. No, that does sound interesting. Okay, I'll have to pick it up.
Snowdrift, that's interesting.
Oh, you've already done it. UKTS file ID 37124. Let's have a look. What I like about diesels as well is you can just leave them running.
Yeah, you don't have to have so much work to fire it, do you?
Yeah, you just there. Snowdrift at Leaf Gill scenario pack.
That's why I love diesels as well. They're just nice. You just sit there and just let it do the work and just thrash the bollocks out of it when you can.
Indeed.
Obviously, you have to be careful with that though, because of the amps on a diesel. Like, it depends what one. Some of them actually are. Oh, especially a 37. If you open that up too much, you'll blow the traction motors. True fact.
Indeed.
37 noughts traction motors are precious.
I remember we did a I can't. I've eaten my dinner and I've got something stuck in my throat.
It is a funny thing you guys might want to know. You know Brad Wright of Traction Studios?
Yeah.
Well, I was on a call with him last night, obviously regarding the Norfolk
Oh
Railway.
yes, I remember that.
Well, he was talking about the Armstrong Powerhouse Class 37 Volume 2 pack.
Yeah.
Right? And he was saying how he can't get it to work, saying he can't use it, he can't run it. And he said basically he would get down the track and then it would basically die on him. Pretty much.
Traction motor flared.
And I asked him, I said, do you tend to thrash it a lot? And he goes, oh well, yeah, that's what it's all about. You gotta thrash it.
That's what it's all about.
But this is it. So what's happened is, I think, and this is what his issue is, I think he's thrashed it too much and blown the traction motor every time.
I did that. I did that. We did a churn at Valley Gala, and going up Ipstone's Bank or whatever. Do you know, like, because it's got some really steep banks.
I know where that is.
Yeah. I was driving a 40 and I had a traction motor failure, so I just had to thrash it. It would not move. What were you saying, Sam? Sorry.
Spend 2 days alone placing hundreds of individual snowdrifts. Look at that. To the scene. Wow,
do you know what? I've favorited that, and I'm gonna have a download. I'm gonna have a download of that, and I'll have a look at that later. I'll have to go and get the J21.
So you spent a lot of work putting that snowdrift in. That's great. I haven't really done any snowdrift scenarios. It might be worth just giving it a go and having a look.
I might stream it.
In all honesty, I don't have many steam era routes or steam era stuff featured on the British Locomotive Studios channel.
Right.
I could use actually starting to be featured a bit. I need too many diesels, really. That's the problem.
Well, that's the problem when something's run by two diesel enthusiasts. You know, it's kind of
just all
becomes a bit biased.
Lord.
Feel it.
What? Okay. Are you singing a song? By any chance?
It's Michael Jackson, isn't it?
No, it's what's it called? Easy Lover, isn't it? By what's his face?
Oh right, Phil Collins.
Get out quick, 'cause seeing is believing.
Oh well, it's taking me back now.
We have nearly conquered Shap in a 27 with 7 Mark 1s. It's not done too badly.
Are you like OCD, Dan? Do you have to do the whole drive? Is that like your thing? Is it?
No, it's just the fact I want to do the whole drive because I've done so much of it. I might as well just do all of it now.
Oh, because I'm looking forward to seeing this 24 being.
That's what I'm saying. Sam's itching to see the 24. That's what it is.
Even though he's part of the development team that created it, and he's had it like 2 years longer than everyone else.
But this is it. But the thing is, though, this is Dan's sort of first look at it, and he hasn't really actually seen the full potential.
No, well, this is my first look at it, so you know.
Oh, to be fair, out of the lot of them, the 24 is probably the most polished and probably the best one.
I'll have a look at the 24.
In the means of the two-tone horns, yeah, definitely. I think the least polished one has to probably be the 25.3. it's not quite there. And them horns are just, like you said, Will, you just can't loop them very well, can you? Them horns.
So it's the frequency of a 25 horn is madness. It's horrendous.
I mean, you have just about got away with the 25, you know, the ones that we've currently got on it. But you've tried to add new ones in there, haven't you? But
I mean, I've got nice new ones, but you just can't make them playable. Which, to be fair, you don't really need to, because whenever I've heard a 25.3, you know, it's always been quick, short blasts of the horn, you know, it's not been...
Long.
Yeah, that's my excuse, really.
This looks amazing, this does. That cresting summit.
It does look quite good, yeah. I mean, it's not... I just need my opinions. I've seen, obviously, nowadays, I've seen other people's routes that may be a little bit nicer than Stainmore, but that's just, you know,
Yeah, I know
personal.
what you mean. I haven't driven a Stainmore in a while, so I thought, you know what?
But it is a lovely route, Stainmore.
Indeed.
It really is. But I don't know whether you guys saw when I did the North Railway, the first look at that.
I've got the older variant of the North Norfolk, and I think it's before I sadly had to quit the development team due to personal issues. I think it was it's quite a good route, and it's got quite a good bit of progress on it, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, Oliver's just done a great job at it. I mean, considering that the old Just Trains one was a bit, you know what I mean? It was okay. It was good for its time, but these guys, Oliver's just completely rebuilt the whole route, and
it's quite good.
He's had help from people like, obviously, well, he had help from you, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously Traction Studios Brad as well.
And John, can't forget John,
yeah.
with his amazing level crossing.
Yeah, so don't forget John. And then, yeah, it just, when I saw it, I just thought it was absolutely gobsmacking.
It's pretty nice route.
Yeah, it's really captured it well. So we've got some more messages from our, I still can't say his name. Is it Irresistible, Sap, or is it...
Irascible,
Irascible,
that's it, irascible. Whichever one, I don't know.
Yeah. Let's say, yeah, okay. Yeah, CDPs. I'm thinking of trains. CPS, each drift only had a tiny usable part. Most of them are under a world with only the tip shut.
It's been very hard to place them all down, I must say that.
I don't know what's going on with this comment, but...
I've understood what he means. I think it's when he was placing down the snowdrifts, all the assets were really tiny. So like, they had really tiny hitboxes, so it's very hard to get them, if you know what I mean. That's what he means. I will have a download of it later though. I'll have a look at it. It just... If anything, I might stream it at some point. I can't make any promises because obviously I've got a personal life. And somehow tonight I've actually managed to, you know, get some time off.
How long have you been streaming now, Dan? I'm going to look.
I don't know what.
Nearly 2 hours.
Yeah, over 2 hours. 2 hours and 2 minutes.
And this is in the cast 27.
Yeah. I've managed to cope with it that long.
Hey guys, am I allowed to just quickly switch the subject? I've just found something pretty funny.
Go on.
Dovetail Games, right? You know, Train Sim World 2.
Yeah.
We've got a DMU and a Western already, right? They are making a Great Western BR Blue pack as a paid DLC featuring a 101 and a Blue Western.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh no.
I mean,
this is for the Great Western Express route. They're charging people like $11.99 for 2 reskins, even though the DMU was already BR Blue. But yeah, it's just fine.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, that's absolutely, it's diabolical.
This is why I quit that game, because you know it's just not going in the right direction. You know?
I mean, so wait a second. So let me get this straight. DTG have added a livery editor into the game.
Obviously, the Western and the DMU aren't compatible, but that's we can see past.
So the Western and DMU aren't compatible, so we thought, you know what? Instead of trying to fix it, we'll just make it ourselves and then charge for it because we
Yeah. They're unbelievable sometimes, aren't they?
Irascible has left a comment. You can increase the size of the drifts to a very large size, but to make the look like the rails had no in between them, etc. Only a tiny part of even a max drift size was flat enough to use. Oh, okay then. Sam.
Yeah.
It's nearly time for the 24.
Oh, good. So if anyone ever actually watches this video back, which is very unlikely because it's unlikely they'll get past the first hour or so. Yeah, you got about a 2-hour mark until the 24 comes in. So switch it. Yeah, switch it.
We're nearly there. We're about 7 miles out.
You're gonna have to fast forward your video to the 24 because it's gonna, But whether they'll actually last the whole hour, I don't know.
I can put a little disclaimer in the comments saying, this. Watch.
Can you put points where you can actually skip everywhere?
Yeah, I can do that. I can put timestamps in the...
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm going to drive to 27 now. 24 now.
And then say...
I've had enough for this 27.
From the BLS team.
Yes. Oh, I did 27. I unlocked an achievement. 27 in 27.
What did you do? 27 mile an hour and a 27 or something?
Yeah, something like that. That's
cool. I don't get the point in the achievements. It's like, I mean, I suppose it makes you look good-ish, but I mean, is there really any point in them?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I followed their blog for years while they made this route, and the sheer amount of custom assets and rolling stock that comes with it. It's worth trying. Yeah, I know. It's a really good route. I do quite enjoy it. Also, lads, where should I go from? Choose a location.
Preserve route.
Oh, am I not going on Stainmore anymore? Forget Stainmore. Get in the bin.
Have you got the GCR?
I do. I have the one with the updated track.
Oh.
With the GCR.
Have you got the platforms though that actually work?
One of them doesn't work. I know that.
Oh, am I the only one that has the full thing working?
Do you only have the full thing working? Is it?
It's like everyone I know seems to have missing platforms, and I'm the only one that has the fully working route.
Right.
It's because SSS released a non-functional working route. They just released it and forgot to add the platform assets, and for some reason, still haven't done it to this day.
I was building a new one, and then I just stopped building it. If you would have
probably more off updating the old SSS one and then just actually releasing it with the platform.
To be fair, I've started updating the SSS one.
Obviously, you need to do that if you want to release it.
I mean, I have permission from the original.
Did Michael Sutton say that you could do it?
SSS if I wanted to release it.
That's what Michael Sutton was saying to me. He says he was
Mr. Sutton is the guy that has essentially left it in my capable hands.
Yes. Because I was going to originally use the assets from that one, but I just ended up giving up. You know what I mean?
He's also actually I need to chase him up about this, but he's given us the Fox field as well.
Oh.
To add a few custom assets in on that and do a few other bits.
Another BLS release.
Yeah.
Jesus, BLS Great Central Railway. Hellfire.
Well, it's that will remain as.
If I can get SS, if I can persuade SSS to let me put that on the site, I'll come up with a slogan: "Made by a volunteer for other volunteers."
You see now that's a good slogan.
Yeah, I definitely haven't been thinking about that for weeks.
Well, mind you, the current slogan it has at the moment is recreating the experience.
I'm loving that. Temporary speed restriction over Swiftland Bridge. That has been there on the route for.
Oh, that's gone. That's gone.
I know.
I've removed that.
I just ignore it. I just blitz through it. Most of the
Why
time, I don't even do 25.
Was that actually originally there then?
It was, but only for a limited time. So that's that went. That was actually one of the first things I removed. Actually,
Temporary speed
who knows when I'll get round to finishing that project off?
I can not help you because I'm not getting any commitments into doing any more tracing routes.
I'm busy doing the North Yorkshire Moors at the minute.
I've literally I'm slowly starting to like die out in the tracing community. If you get what I mean, I'm just slowly.
Come on, man, can't let that happen.
No, I've got a life now. I've just got other things to do.
I mean, I understand that has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm currently on bloody Lofts Bridge and the Mid Norfolk Phase 2. Soon to do a bit on the North York Moors as well, because I'm going to do some of the towns, especially Pickering, because that's one of the main places I really want to work on.
Yeah. Oh, 24 pack. Let me just spawn the AP coaches in.
It's a shame you don't have the BR Green reskin.
Oh, we should have sent
You
it.
should have sent it SMH. Let me just get my coaching stock out.
Oh, hello, Janox.
Jalnox. Oh, I know who Jalnox is. Hello, James. You're alright. It's been a while. It's been a couple of months since we last spoke. About 2 months, something like that. How have you been? Oh, my legs hurt. Very useful, Jen. Ow. I never used to really stream, but since I moved out and I've got my own internet, it's actually really good now. It's quite good quality.
Streaming is something I used to do a lot of and barely do it anymore.
I know what you mean.
Oh, man.
Cheeseburger. Hamburger. What?
Why has it gone into the platform?
What's gone into what platform? Oh, yeah, cripes.
The coaching stock is inside the platform.
Oh, what? No, that's because I was spawning it in.
Wait, there's actually
Is this the GCR?
Yeah.
I didn't realise Loughborough was magic, no?
Oh, no, it's Hogwarts, you know. No. BR Blue. 24. Not driven the 24 yet, so this is a... Well, I've driven it, but not driven it with the sounds. This is the first look. Apparently it's a class 43. What? Didn't realise 24s were Valentas, lads. Anyway.
Apparently they're massively overpowered now.
Oh. Anyway. Is this a Mesh Tools model by any chance? Like a Mesh Tools model?
No. Well, funny story about that. It's a bit of a mix between the IHH one, the DTG, a DTG sort of production, and then the cab is Mesh Tools, which is Mike Whiteley.
Well, you may want to put the TSO on the front of that. Ben.
Let me just edit this scenario quickly. I forgot about that. I'll put the TSO on the front just so we can window hang all the way to Leicester.
Yeah, because otherwise it's just like you'll have it miles away from the train.
Oh, which one is it? Is that TS? I'm not. Which end is the? Does anyone know which end the window actually is on?
I end up doing the scenario like twice just so I get that right sometimes.
Just play it down and hope for the best.
Yeah, we'll just do that. I'm sure it'll be fine. What could possibly?
I'm sure the look of the stream will allow us to be right first time.
Nope, it was wrong. At least the one in the back is right.
Oh, God.
So when we come back, if I decide to.
Oh, God, you got to come out of Leicester North.
Fine. We'll come out of Leicester North as well. If this is how it is, SMH. Right, let's go. BR Blue. My back hurts. Very nice. Right, now let's open the doors. I'm gonna save the horn. I'm gonna Oh yeah, I forgot the GCR had AWS. What?
Does the AWS work on these mods? It does, doesn't it, Will?
It does, yeah. That's what I like about the 24. They actually have the AWS cancel when you put it into forwards.
Does one of our 25s or something don't have the AWS work?
It used to, but I fixed it.
Well, it might be in this pack that it doesn't.
Really, I don't think it will be.
What track is this?
VP.
Oh, right.
Oh, I can hear the horn. Hellfire. Oh, that just unset window hang. Oh no, it isn't even on the right way on the back. Listening to that. If it wants to move.
Um.
Oh, the loco brakes on.
Dan.
Yeah.
It has the original sounds on it.
Does it?
Yes.
Oh. See, this is how long it's been since I've driven this.
It's not installed.
Right, give us a minute. Let's have a look at this.
It's got the class 50 start.
It's got the wank sounds.
Shall we listen? Shall we listen to the 50 startup?
Oh my god. That is what we... That sound is literally my hatred.
It's a nightmare.
Right, let me, Did I install it right?
Probably not. It hasn't worked.
Give us a minute. I'll try installing it again. I just want to hear the startup. Oh, Lord, no. Right, I'm just going to quit the game. Well, I'm going to...
It's worth quitting for that, if I'm being honest.
What, do I just drag this into...
It's dreadful.
Oh, Lord, I must have installed it wrong. Where do I drag this? Assets, DTG, Class 24 pack. Audio, rail vehicles, diesel.
Yeah, the 24 is always the more difficult one to actually get to correct and actually work for some reason.
I thought I'd installed it right. Apparently not. Let's try that again. Give it a second to catch up.
Do you have the BR Blue Pack 2 installed, by the way?
I do.
Oh, that's alright then.
Yeah, that was the AWS fix.
Oh.
Yeah, and I also think that was some of the rail joint sounds used in that as well.
The rail joints actually came from... Oh god, it's that long ago. I think it was...
No, wait, no, you didn't use them in the end because the 27, yeah, no, you didn't use them in the end. The rail joint is still default, technically.
That's because I didn't change the 27. The rail joints on the 24 and 25, I believe, are the DT.
Mr. Parker is calling me. Give me a minute. Hello, Mr.
God.
Parker. You got it? You are?
I can hear you screaming down the phone for some
That's
reason.
flannel.
I'm currently still streaming that.
Bloody Nathaniel.
We're going to razz
God.
24 down to Leicester North and then I'll do it. I'm currently speaking to Will and Sam. So.
Hello!
Did you hear it? Yes, I won't be long. I'll be like half an hour.
Okay, well, I've plugged in the portable hard drive and that, so it's all ready to go.
Rightio, it should be good once it's done. Anyway, I will speak to you in a minute.
I'll be watching this stream. Hurry up.
Alright, goodbye.
Is he actually watching it, is he?
Yeah, he is. See you in a bit, Matt.
Jeez Louise.
That's how long we've been doing the stream. He's gone to pick up his new PC.
I didn't catch that. What'd you say?
You what? He went to buy a new PC and he's only just picked it up. So, well, no, he's
That's
back
good.
now.
He'll be able to run train sim better
I
than
know. Instead of 5 FPS. Not 5 FPS. The graphics card he's got in his old PC, I gave him that about last year.
Jeez Louise.
It's the one that I used to use. What did I call it?
So
I called it
we've got 8 people watching. That's good.
8 people watching. Oh, Nat is in the chat. What a rhyme.
Ah, he is. Look, he's in. Nat's
We're
in-
going to start spitting some bars now. Is that,
And
is
so
that
that's-
what's happening?
Well, that rhymes, doesn't it? Nat in the chat. I like that.
Nat's in the chat, so you better not act like a prat. Otherwise he's going to kick you out.
Oh. Charming.
There you are.
There you go.
That's the latest
That's
hit that everyone's going to hear.
That's the... Will, you better copyright that before everyone else gets
These
it.
What if these haven't worked and you've still got the class 50 staff?
If you've still got the class
Right.
50 sounds, I think I'm going to...
Go and die.
I'm
Swap
just
it
going to
out.
have a
Right.
drink.
Swap it out for the 25.
Yeah, I'll just swap it out for the 25.
Yeah, have 5185 on the front. My lords!
I haven't even got
Have you not-
15. Go on.
2481 as it happened. Yeah.
I do not know. What? What did you say, Sam?
I'm wondering.
Yes. Okay. Yes. It's loaded. Let's test. Do I need to activate anything else, or is it literally just the 24?
2481. Oh, I can hear myself through the stream. Listen to that.
I heard that. 24. Right. I've got to hear someone's face. Was that my Facebook? That was. That wasn't. The sounds have worked. Ooh.
Have they?
Yes.
Ah,
Fantastic.
yes.
Right, time to open the doors. Front window hanging view.
Now this is where we're going to get some proper frag.
Are we going to go above the 25 and go to 45 instead?
No. Let's not
Yeah.
push our luck.
I did say 81, by the way, not 001.
Oh, you said 81. Look, the managing director's not around. We can do what we want. Let's razz it! I'm razzing it. I'm razzing it. Is the doors closed? Oh, there we go.
I did say 81, by the way, not 001.
Oh God, Sam, mute it.
Sam!
Plug your headphones in. Can you hear its fights?
Oh no, right.
Oh, it does sound good. What 24 were the sounds recorded off? No, the
24081 from the Gloucestershire Warwickshire Railway.
I need to go to the Gloucestershire Warwickshire at some point.
Nice railway. They have a nice collection actually of Type 2s there.
Oh, obviously, because you absolutely adore your Type 2s.
I mean, addicted to them is more is
true.
a more appropriate word. Now I'll tell you I'm Type 2 crazy.
Indeed, you are.
Hence why I indulgently bought 2 in O gauge just recently.
That must have taken a big it's taken a big dent in your bank account.
Trust me,
Some
my
big
bank,
money there.
my bank don't like me anymore. Let's put it that way. They said go somewhere else because we don't want you spending our money anymore.
Nathaniel is very happy that his new PC.
Good man.
I'd not. I'd be like. I'd be the same. I would be the same. And Willie's Type 2 crazy. Yep. We know.
Now then you get... Oh, I'd assume I'm behind, but as soon as you hit the section signal, feel free to give it full power.
What do you mean by the section signal?
The one just the other side of...
Beaches Road?
The Brit, yeah, just the other side of
What,
Beaches
just
Road.
open it outside of Beaches Road?
Yeah, just absolutely
I've
whack
wanged it. I've wanged it. Nat has put very in the chat. That came up as spam, but I'm going to allow that. Because I can tell you're happy.
Here we are, so on the stream you've just hit the section signal.
Okay. The stream is a bit behind. It's not too far behind. Why is this thing being slow? Is it loco brake on or something? Or is it genuinely really underpowered?
It's a lot less powered than the others.
Is it struggling to do 25?
That's the beauty about the 24. You can open it up and it'll take a while.
I've got to notch it back now anyway. I like how you can... You are.
It is a nice route, isn't it?
It is.
Will's favourite route.
It's my line. Of course it's going to be my favourite.
Same here. If you don't like the Great Central, then there is something wrong with you.
Well, a lot of people complain about it being flat, don't they?
Oh no!
Oh, don't
Anyway.
mention that. Jeez.
Well, the thing is,
Nathaniel sounds very happy.
well,
The GC was built as a mainline railway, so
of course it's going to be flat, isn't
of
it?
course.
You've got window wipers going for some reason.
Yeah, I know they've come. I don't know why they were on. You know, they've turned off now. No, we will sort you out with the GCR. I will sort you out with the GCR. Don't you worry.
Yeah, because Nathaniel got the same problem as I have with the no.
No, he didn't have it because obviously his old PC wasn't able to run it that well. So, but now he's got a good PC. I'm going to get it sorted for him. We've been going for 2 hours and 25 minutes.
Nice.
Ah, forget this 25 limit. It's happening. 45.
Well, you got to run it realistically.
Ah, I can't do a John.
Diesel gala driving. Gala driving, it's fine.
Or wang it
Well,
open.
you can probably go up to about 30, 35 max in it. Garbage driving, that's what they usually do. Well, I think.
Don't the brake vans are like the coaches at the GCL black box city, so.
You know, I'm just dobbing everyone in who does do that.
We need a 33 sound pack. Oh wait, no, we already have one actually.
A new one would be nice though.
A new 33 would be nice. Just,
A new
I'm back.
33 would be.
I'm back. The sounds work for me much better than the standard DTG sounds. I'm happy that you like them. Glad you got a happy customer.
Well, I mean, in all honesty, I'm going to be brutally honest. The standard DTG sounds on the 33 wasn't actually that bad. They weren't the worst things in the world. And in all honesty, it's quite nice the fact that Armstrong Powerhouse haven't actually applied their sound pack to the BR Blue Pack 2 one.
Yeah.
So it still has the default DTG ones. But then that means technically, because not all locos sound the same, do they?
That is true.
So yeah, you get a little bit of mix and match going on. And to be honest, I'm quite alright with the DTG ones. I mean, they've got the low horns on that, and then the Armstrong Powerhouse have the high tones, don't they?
Yeah.
So either way, they're both good 33 sounds, really. Obviously, Armstrong being the superior one, but DTG one is bearable. It's not that bad. It could be worse. Obviously, it's nowhere near as bad as the 25 sounds and the 14 and the 45 and stuff like that.
Oh, the 45. I mean, I don't get how AP haven't done most of these locos already, because they'd be a massive hit.
Yeah,
because of how bad the current ones are.
it's because all they seem to care about these days are modern stuff. Like I just the only things that we've had in the means of heritage stuff or older diesels at the moment recently. Well, it's not even recently now. It's a little while back now. There's the 31, the 68, and obviously the new builds of the 37 and the 50. But I mean, it's not a huge range, is it? Really? Considering. And they're all hyping up, saying, "Oh, we're going to do more dirty diesels. We're going to start doing a lot more now," and they haven't done it, have they? Really? Apart from
they didn't lie. They've done the 50 and the 237 volumes since then. So
well, yeah, they haven't lied. That's what I mean. But we haven't really had many. That makes sense. As opposed to the modern stuff, they rack out tons and tons of modern stuff, whereas we're still getting limited heritage stuff, aren't we? Which I just think needs a bit more, really. I'll just love it if they can do a bit more. The corn's looking different there for some reason. I think they've changed since back then, hasn't it?
Yeah. Kinda. Let me have a look.
Oh, that's the wrong signal.
I know. I kind of did it wrong. I want to cry. The one on the other side is nice. What signals are they though? What region? That signal's wonky and it's really annoying me.
Oh yes, I've just seen your photos regarding the TSW2 content, Will.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a reskin pack, well, a loco pack of, paid DLC of one of them being the same livery as...
Is it me or is that Signal 1 kit? Oh,
It is.
Basically, just add in the R52. And also, they do realise that somebody's already done a mod for the British Rail Blue Class 52 for train sim.
Yeah, but, you know, it's DTG. When have they ever listened?
So, someone's already released one and they're doing a paid DLC for it. It's ridiculous.
Where are you guys finding this? I want to have a look at this.
It's on Alan Thompson.
Alan Thompson's Sim.
What, on his YouTube channel or?
No,
On his Facebook group.
I'm not in it, I'll join it.
Hey, Alan. Sap has said anything is better than the default sound loop on the rats. Oh, 100%.
Yes.
Even the UKTS sounds are better than that crap. Anyway, he's also said that he's replaced all of his 45 sounds with sci-fi sounds.
Yes.
It sounds like a UFO. I made custom start-up, shut-down engine sounds for it, along with a custom fan sound and passenger coach sounds. Why have you made it sound like a UFO? Just out of curiosity. Why have
apparently,
you decided to...
Facebook's disabled my account.
Nice.
What? What have I done wrong?
Love it when that.
What have I done wrong?
I just noticed you had a bridge missing in that previous bridge there.
I'm not paying attention to the GC at the moment. Send me...
No, I can tell you're going at 40.
Yeah, I'm currently a bit annoyed that my blooming Facebook account's been deactivated and I don't know why. I'm still able to use Messenger.
Probably someone's reported you for no reason. Oh yes, look, is that Swiveland Reservoir or what?
Yes.
There it is. Look at that.
Upload a photo of yourself. What?
Oh Christ, what's going on?
Oh Christ,
there?
I'm doing it on the wrong account. I'm doing it on the wrong thing. I'll do it on my phone.
Hello, the Birmingham train spotter.
Hello. Shalom. Record a video of myself.
Have you seen
Guys,
Friday Night with the Shalom?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Guys, I'll just be right back. I need to take a video selfie. This is disgusting.
Handrails.
I wonder if it's been because I'm getting these spam messages. I've got like 50. I've got like 50 of them in my message requests. That's annoying because I like Facebook and I like to do things on
The
it.
low tones are the jingle from the movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Blimey, he really has messed about with a 45.
Yes. We're always on the lookout for security of people on Facebook, so until then you can't use your account. Oh great, so now I'm off Facebook for no reason.
Nice.
Nice lads.
I bet someone reported you for no reason.
Ben ends. I can't think of what I've done wrong. Unless someone reported me for saying the Saint is basically a horde. I don't know. That slightly peeved me off, as. Does that mean I can use Messenger? I can't use Messenger.
No, you're kidding, right?
Oh Lord! At least I've got another Facebook account. I've got my old
Well,
one.
have you got another Facebook?
I've got my old one. I'll just use that for now. I shouldn't have said that. They're probably listening in on me. I'll just use my old one for now.
So this
I wonder
road
if this TSW2 Western's going to have different sounds.
Bell ends.
unlikely.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Have the same poorly looped horn that is such a shame because it's Armstrong Powerhouse recordings, but they haven't implemented it into the game properly, so it sounds crap.
Wait, what's
Sounds
AP recordings? What's AP recordings?
Class 52 in Train Sim World is Armstrong Powerhouse recordings, but because DTG haven't implemented it properly and edited it properly, it sounds shit.
I'm really annoyed about that because Facebook is one of my main social medias. Now,
Yeah, I'd be pretty annoyed about that as well.
I'll just record. Sam, I'll send you my old one. I haven't used his account in over blooming since last
Maybe
June.
they've just spammed reported you for some reason, and then like.
Can't think of what I've done wrong.
Some weird things going on with Facebook these days.
Yeah, I sent you a friend request on my old one anyway. Yeah, Nat, just message me on my old one. You know which one it is.
He's been banned.
Been banned from Facebook for no reason. This is disgusting. Can't think of what I've done wrong.
Anyway, what do you actually think of the 24 sounds
I
coming
think it's
back on?
hellfire.
You like the playable horn?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nat, after I've sorted your PC out, I'm probably going to head off for the night because I've got other people to speak to. If you get what I mean.
So obviously once you got to Leicester North, that'll be the end of the stream, I guess.
Yep. I'm going to razz it, do you know what? Yeah, Facebook ain't all that. Got rid of it off my phone ages ago along with Messenger. Phone's battery's been fine, since. Yeah, Facebook's... I don't know why I've been reported. I'm going to check my emails. I've literally just gone on Facebook. I was literally using it 2 minutes ago.
Birmingham Train Spotter says Facebook is corrupt.
It probably is, to be fair. Your account has been disabled. Just because your account or activity on it doesn't follow our community standards. It's not because I shared a link of saying a rat, is it?
I doubt it, otherwise I'd be banned already.
Yeah.
I think we'll all pretty much be banned because we're all Souls of Type 2 nerds.
Well,
Do you remember these? Do you see these scenes right here, Will? What he's driving along now? This is where we would have been hanging out the window in that exact spot behind Class 25.
Yes.
Yes.
Hellfire.
This was exactly it.
And obviously I had a few beers, so I was a bit tipsy. So it was just honestly awesome. Yeah, forget nightclubs, lads. Forget all.
Just listen to a pair of rats.
Just
and get
listen.
pissed behind them.
Hellfire.
What you want?
Forget your rats, it's this. Sorry, not forget your rats. You forget your nightclubs. This is what you want.
This is what it's all about. This is the proper music. Just the. It's just.
Do you think they've done it by mistake because they think I'm a spammer?
Maybe.
Who
They might have thought you was a robot.
That's true. Well, you can clearly tell I'm not a robot, so what the hell?
Oh yes, Nat, you was there as well, weren't you? Nathaniel, you was there because I remember chatting to you about because you sold me the A4 herring gold to the Trundle
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember talking to you about that. Oh yeah, anyone watching, if you're interested in model railways, actually, do check out my channel, Trundle Close Railway Centre. It's under the official Trundle Close Railway Centre, and there's like loads of different videos of model trains and of 00 gauge,
Sam,
O gauge.
if you want to send us a link to that, I'll drop it in the chat.
Yeah, I can do. Hang on, let me just find it. I've also got a Facebook on it as well.
Haha, Facebook.
Good.
Funny.
Love it.
Yeah, Mr. Braddock comes. Don't you? You come to the centre, didn't you?
Yeah.
Nah.
So I said,
Sorry.
where am I going to send this link then?
I'll just send it in the chat.
Yeah.
And then I'll
Yeah, right, so the next link from British Locomotive Studios with the YouTube channel is going to be the Trundle Close Railway Centre link, if anyone's wondering what this load of code is. That's just gone in there now.
Nat, did you get my message from my old Facebook account, just to check? I was only using it earlier. SMH. It's happened within this stream, I can tell you that.
Oh, finally sorted the handrails that were causing me much pain. Love it. These 20s are nearly done now, Sam. I'll send you a screenshot.
Hey man, every time you say Sam, my ears prick up. Sounds so much more like Sam. Yes.
So, are these, which ones are these? These are the yellow panel
Head code box ones here.
So, does that mean I have to announce a Class 20 pack coming soon on the BLS?
I mean, you can do if you really want to. I mean, I'm doing how many liveries? I've lost count.
Well, about
Got all variations of green, a few variations of blue. Then you've got the London Transport. You've got Pete Waterman Black. You've got Lafarge. You've got, what else is there? The Balfour BT white, blue, and grey. Oh, too many.
Underground 227.
Oh yes. Oh, Sam, these look nice. Sam, these. Oh dear.
I think
So-
he's
Wow.
had a problem.
This brings the stream to an end. It's been...
He's had a problem.
This brings the stream to an end, guys. It's been nearly 3 hours of blooming non-stop streaming. I don't know how I've done it. My throat now kills.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. You probably lose your voice then.
I am. I've got a lump in my throat, which is annoying. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed the stream, guys. Don't forget to go and pick this pack up because honestly, the lads at BLS have just done an amazing job on it.
Ah, cheers, Dan.
That's a problem. That's a problem. So I'm going to end the stream here, guys. Cheerio. Goodbye.
So yeah, so
Oh.
goodbye, guys. This has been Sam Beeman of BLS and Will Braddock of BLS.
And just me, of me.
You of you.
Yes. Anyway, good night. Thank you for watching and good night. It's Top Gear, whatever. Okay, bye. It's always